Association started in 2001. It's now completed 9 seasons. And it hasn't all been sunshine and roses. You know, as with any organization, they've been through a few trials and tribulations and highs and lows, but as the years have gone by, the club has become stronger, more competitive, and more entertaining to its fans. Now coming into its 10th season, the Western Chuck Wagon Association has become a household name in the Peace area. This becomes more apparent when you consider the thousands of fans the club races in front of it throughout the course of the year. And the amount of hits on the WCA website, last year alone, there was more than 1 million hits on the Western Chuck Wagon Association website. But it does take more than good drivers and good executives to make a successful association. It also takes good sponsorship and good venues to run in. From the end of May at the Stampede in Grand Prairie to the middle of August at the Dawson Creek Fall Fair and Rodeo, that's exactly what the Western Chuck Wagon Association has done, has run in some very, very good venues. Right now, I'd like to call on the president of the Western Chuck Wagon Association, Mr. Dean Drager, to come up here and talk about some of these venues and our rodeos and shows committees. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Drager.
Thanks, Dennis. Dennis Hall has been the voice of the WCA since 2003. Always ready to go with very little lead time, and has never said no, and never refuses a challenge. Thanks for emceeing tonight there, Dennis. This time I'd like to thank everyone for joining us. I see a lot of familiar faces, some new ones, and even some from far away as Georgia here tonight, I think. But tonight is about recognizing our award recipients and reflecting back on the 2009 GMC Tour. Numbers were up across the board, from drivers to sponsors, and it made for an exciting year. Our sponsors, corporate, private, or TARP sponsors, are becoming more involved as the Chuck Wagon Tour grows year after year. The repeat ones are engaging in more activities behind the scenes with their families, employees, clients, and friends. The atmosphere is non-routine, and for most visitors the atmosphere is non-routine for most visitors, but very interesting and hospitable. This helps us build awareness we need to preserve our Western heritage and promote the sport. You make this happen, the sponsors. On behalf of the WCA, I'd like to thank every sponsor because they're all important. In the off season, I like to visit our website, and I always try to check out a different race video every time, as it reminds me of the reason I drive a Chuck Wagon. It's got to be the commitment to the craft, especially when the horn goes. That moment is the purest example of commitment I can find. It's all about the turn. There's no distractions, just the turn and release and hunt for the rail. Rail position, then you just throw caution to wind it and see what happens. Hopefully the fans experience some of the feeling with us, and that's what makes the sport so captivating. To experience this, we need race meets. We are fortunate to have places to race like Grand Prairie, DeBolt, Rio Grande, Rycroft, Teepee, Grimshaw, and Dawson. All great facilities and people to work with. Thanks to all for a great season. These committees promote the sport, build and maintain tracks to run on, fundraise to make this thing feasible. Western Chuck Wagon Association has decided to recognize one committee each year that has gone beyond the basics and helped the WCA move forward by promoting wagon racing and providing a first-class venue to expose our drivers and ensure the sport in the Peace Country stays vibrant. This committee is Dawson Creek. Well, Connie, got your little watch here for all of us, and a few things for our directors over there at Dawson. Thanks for the great year. Sure.
I probably don't need the microphone on an auctioneer's wife. I didn't realize that when Dean invited us down tonight, I thought that I was coming to speak to you. I didn't realize I was coming for this beautiful watch on behalf of our Dawson Creek exhibition, and I'm absolutely shocked and honored. So to begin with, that's what I was going to say, is when I was being asked to speak, I wanted to say thank you to you all from the Dawson Creek exhibition, our board of directors, our staff, and all our volunteers. We look forward to the rest of your contract for the next 2 years, and we wish you every success. Thank you very much.